Yeah, so the first question I had was explain what you knew about ethical and sustainable fashion and what your perceptions were like before you started this project and what you have learned now. So I said that I did not really know about what sustainable or ethical fashion was. I thought I had an idea about sustainable fashion. In my head, I would think sustainable would be to keep up with like the fashion that we have today. But in reality, that's not really what it means at all. Um, it's an echo fashion and has had a big effect on the world today. The goal of this is to create a system in what we can be supported indefinitely in terms of the human impact on the environment and social responsibility. It can be seen as an alternative against fast fashion. So the next question was, how do you think social media has changed the way that social justice issues like ethical fashion are covered? I said that social media has pushed a lot of social issues such as racism, hate crimes, and other issues that we deal with today. I think social media has been very effective and has got us to the place where we need to be as far as gaining knowledge quickly. And I think that we're headed in the correct direction as far as that's concerned. The next one was, what's one thing that you wish that everyone knew about ethical and sustainable fashion? I said it's that 1 in 6 people work in the fashion industry. Um, I want people to understand that these are not easy jobs to do, and they don't make a ton of money, especially where a lot of our products come from. Um, Not from the United States. A lot of those people who work in those industries make very little money, and so we have to be thankful that we have people who are willing to do that, so we can wear the clothes that we wear on a daily basis. Um, how might you display effective leadership in your media coverage of sustainable fashion? The way I would display is using my social media. I have Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and I could kind of put up posts of different ways that can be supported. Another thing is I'd want to give my followers good knowledge and not give them false information and kind of stir them in the correct direction as far as what they're gonna buy, and I want them to understand what sustainable fashion is and to kind of get all the big effects that it has. The next one was look up one of your favorite brands. I picked Under Armour, and that was because I wear a lot from their clothing line. I've always worn it since I was little, but mostly in sports. When I think about Under Armour, I think about the cleats that I wear, the different, pants and that kind of stuff that I wear. So these were kind of different things that I was thinking about with Under Armour. But a pro that I thought when I was looking up Under Armour was that to make these products, it's not super expensive. A lot of where it comes from is in Mexico, different parts of Asia, and South America. They're the big three where Under Armour products are produced, and like I said, they're produced at a pretty low cost compared to where it would be in the United States and different countries. So that's a big pro as far as Under Armour is concerned. A comment I came up with was that a lot of their workers have said that they felt a little bit unappreciated, especially in Asia. They wouldn't get the typical money that you might think that you would get for working all day in a factory, and I think that can become wearing on an employee who has to feed their family with that kind of money, and they don't really get probably what they deserve. Another comment I came up with was people were very critical before who play sports and buy Under Armour products about the cost of some of their products when they first came out compared to what they thought that they would be. There's some clothing lines for sports and shoes and different kind of stuff that are more affordable. So I think Under Armour kind of loses a little bit there, where even companies as big as Nike have had lower, more reasonably priced products for their consumers, where Under Armour typically is going to be at the top of the line for almost everything they sell. So as I've worked on this project, I've come to understand that the media's role in society is, I said that the media is a big factor into people's lives. You know, even in today's world with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all different forms of social media, for me, that's how I stay informed on sports, on a lot of different things through Twitter, and you know, you see what your friends are doing on Instagram and that kind of stuff. So I think as far as what it does for social justice, I think that's big because we can promote kind of what's going on, give our opinions of different social issues online, where back even 15, 20 years ago, we couldn't kind of speak our own opinion on our own page and kind of get feedback from what other people think in that aspect. So I think that we're headed in the correct direction, though. I think as time goes on, we're going to appreciate even more and more and more what social media can do for us as far as social issues are concerned. We've seen multiple times people, you know, tweet or Instagram or Facebook to get retweets to help find people or to help a protest or all these different things. So, you know, it's been used to an effective way. At times it can be used ineffective, but we like to think positive on it and hope that in a couple of years that it continues to be started in the correct direction.